Hey everybody, it's Rob here. There is a new highest pit clear here by a Necromancer, 141. And today I want to show you the current top clears on different classes and also talk about some things that has been discovered here with the way that the pit boss scaling health, also damage, and also just how long you really need to clear these kind of bosses. I'm going to have videos here for the full 141 clear. It's a minion necro who's actually following my Golem minion necro build that I made initially to one-shot the bosses, but he's doing trillions and trillions of damage and is right now confirmed to clear the 141 pit here, which is the highest I've seen. So he's now pushing in the 142s, and I'm pretty sure if this continues like this in the next weeks, we will see the first 150 clear, most likely by a Necromancer. The Necromancer is way above like all the other classes at the moment. In fact, I tweeted about this when he did the 139 here with my build, that the boss has a trillion life already, and he is sitting at 140, while other classes such as Sorcs and Druids this season, they are like at around 120, something like that. Not even, the Druid is not even at 120. So they're like a solid 20 levels behind. So I would very much like to see some mid-season buffs for Sorcerer and Druids. And let me know in the comments what you think and maybe some ideas of what do you think they could fix on the Sorcs and Druids to make them a bit more viable. This is truly the season of Necro. Barb is also not doing so bad, and Rogue is actually also doing pretty crazy with all the bugs that they have. But Necromancer is the undoubtful #1 at the moment here, like flying sky high. I think at least 5 tiers above the second highest class. And yeah, now it's at 141. So I have this sheet here that I'm going to link in the description. And we talk about this very briefly, and then we're going to look at some of the stats that this Necromancer had and needed to clear this high. So we have some very rough estimations here. So this is not like 100% accurate yet. Like, we're still checking out the math and getting some more sample sizes. Like, this is basically what I've been doing here. Like just looking at a certain HP bars here and trying to determine like by pixels how much health these bosses actually have. So it seems about like in 130 this boss has about 384 billion health, and this seems to be somewhat consistent with some of the scaling that we have guesstimated and experienced. So after 130 it seems to be scaling at about 10% per tier, and we have some earlier numbers, and this is just like a mathematical calculation. So let's say about 350 billion. There is different HP on different bosses, right? You can have like the small bosses, like the sharpshooter guy, which is horrible, by the way, but he has a bit less HP than some of the other bosses. I think Slither here has a bit more HP, and you guys can see here how crazy the HP goes up, and this is also the material reward. I'm going to link this in the description. So you have pit 130, where the monster has about, the boss has about 350 billion life. So if you're not at least doing a billion damage per second, every second, you don't even have to try to clear 130. So Sorcs and Druids, they can't even dream of this. And now this Necro is at 141, and the boss in 141 already has about a trillion life, and some bosses will almost have 2 trillion life. And you guys can see here how it goes up. It seems to be about 10%. This is like the factor that we're calculating with here, and you can see all the way up to 200. The boss is gonna have 270 trillion life, and you guys can just see here, like in order to clear this boss here at 141 that he actually managed to clear, you need like a double-digit billion damage per second, or you don't have any chance. Like, I did a calculation here in minutes how long it would take you if you have a billion damage. Like, you do a hit for 1 billion every second, and it would still take you 16 minutes to just clear the tier. And you only have 15 minutes for the entire run, and this is only the boss fight, right? So if your build is not at least doing double-digit billion damage every second, like you're hitting for 10 billion every second, then you can probably do 140. So it's gonna get even crazier. Like, if you wanna kill this boss here, let's say you have 10 billion damage every second, we divide this by 10, and then we divide it by 60. Like, it would take you 450 minutes to kill a 200 boss, if this estimation is correctly. So if a Sorcerer or a Druid tries to kill this 200 boss, he would, and I made this joke on X as well, and Eden also commented on it, you would actually take until Diablo 5 comes out to kill these bosses in the hardest pits. And again, I'm actually very happy that we are not even close to be clearing this. Like, our we can hope to clear like 150 maybe, which is like AOZ 25 clear. And the math roughly adds up because I was looking at my footage here. And it seems to be that the boss in 150, you remember the Bloodseekers in AOZ 25, because it has been confirmed by Joe Popora, game designer, that 150 is equal to Abattoir of Zir tier 25. And the Bloodseekers in my videos in a solo game, they had about 500 billion HP. And it seems that this boss, I estimated 1.5 trillion in an earlier video, and it seems the boss has about 2.5 trillion health, which is, you know, you had 3 Bloodseekers in the AOZ days, so you combine these 3 into 1, and you have about 1.5 trillion, so the boss has slightly more HP than the 3 Bloodseekers combined. So, yeah, you need to bring down, if you want to clear 150, you need to bring down a 2 trillion or 2.5 trillion health target within 15 minutes and also clear the run. Right now, the only class that I can see is coming close to that is the Necromancer. Again, he's flying sky high, and I'm going to have the sheet in the description. You can watch it yourself. But yeah, the life goes up pretty crazy, and you're already rocking like in the trillions here with what he is right now, just for a single target. And those elites also have billions and billions of HP. So you don't even really have to try. If your build is not at least capable of putting out 10 billion DPS and this 140 clears, you're not going to have a chance otherwise. And we can watch this Necro clear real quick. So I like talked about this a lot already. Like he's basically doing the Golem stuff. He actually is also dying here. It's not even a good run. Just like a very crappy map here, at least on floor 1. And yeah, his Golem is actually hitting for over a couple billions by himself. And then the Holy Bolt Elixir, I've seen some screenshots where he's hitting, let me show you this, in the hundreds of billions. Unfortunately, the quality is very poor. But the damage is insane, and he basically makes big pixel pulls and just gets them killed like that. I'll see here. You can't really tell. This is like some of the screenshots that he's doing there, and his damage is insane. Here is another one. I took these like here 100 billion per Holy Bolt Elixir proc, and his Golem is also hitting in the double digits of billions. And you need at least this damage to have a chance. And you can see he's just like crushing the run. I'm going to link the full video. Also going to link it here in the chat. So this was uploaded by my friend here, The Assassin. He followed particularly my build and he linked it as well in his description. And this has been insane. So I think he changed one glyph at the moment. I already adjusted this. So this is the 141 planar clear here. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know. The recording is poor quality. I apologize for that. But that's how it looks right now. And you guys can see he just brings down that boss as well. Hits him for billions and billions. So this is a 1 trillion health target potentially, if the math is right, but it seems to be adding up. And you see he unlocked 142, and he also shows his stats. So this Necromancer has 41,000 life, 27k attack power, armor cap obviously. And here I think in the stats, like obviously max stress, the biggest thing to look at here, he has 6.5 1000% golem damage, which is insane. And these multipliers, they are all double dipping because of some mechanics that this build is using, such as the Shadow Blight and the Unyielding Commander and just various multipliers. I made a video going over all his gear, and I mean, we can like let this run here for a second. You can see all the kind of stats that he has. But yeah, man, 6,500 golem damage. That's his helm. This is like a hell of a chest. Look at this chest. I mean, so no uber uniques even. He's not playing a single unique, man. 7 to Golem Mastery on his chest. Triple crit on the Masterwork. This one is also a double dipping multiplier for this kind of build. And what was the helm? Let me check real quick. So this is his helm. Big intelligence. Shadow Priests. Chest. Gloves. Big int. Golem damage. Big int everywhere. The int is also double dipping. It's multiplying twice. And yeah, big weapon here as well with int, crit, golem damage, masterwork, shadow blight, golem active cooldown, very important. Hellbent Commander +5 as well. Not great to epic, so he definitely has some more potential for some more DPS here with this one. And this other ring, also golem damage with corpse tendrils. This one is also an insane multiplier and giving you crit chance. God tier. Amulet still to be improved. And then this is his paragons. I think he's hovering all of them. But again, the planner is also going to be in the description. 141, 142 unlocked. I'm thinking it's going to take a couple more weeks, guys, and we will see 150 clears. And this is actually, I've been talking to some of my friends here of Seizing from China and some people, and it actually looks like that this is the highest clear also in China. I've not seen a higher clear than this 141. So we might actually, this is a German guy, so he's like one of Europe here that has the highest clear potentially. I'm not sure like what the people in China are not sharing their builds, so there might be higher clears. I'm not 100%, but yeah, sharing is caring, my friends. And this is all his stuff. He also plays some of the shadow stuff, so pretty cool. And you can see his entire skill tree. I'm gonna put that video in the description here of the 141 clear. But yeah, you need double-digit billion if you want to have a chance even at attempting 150, which is the AOZ level. And that is pretty wild. So check him out here, The Assassin Entertainment. Let's go. I'm already subscribed. And there's also a new clear in town here. No holy elixir from the Barb. This is again our friend Do Not Hit Me unlisted video. I'm also going to link that below. It's right here in the channel. And he manages to take down no holy buck elixir. And he manages to take down 132. And this is the highest like non-bugged clear that I've seen so far. To my knowledge, there's no crazy bug on Thorns, and he's not using the Holy Bolt Elixir at all. So this is the highest legit clear, if you want to call it. Like, at least it's not using any double dipping mechanics. Like, I think there's some Heartseeker rogues that are similar here, but they are all like bugged builds, and this is just a pure Thorns build. 400,000 life. He's just enjoying himself, and I think he's like, his stats are something like this. I think he even improved them because he found a greater affix Doombringer. But these are his stats here. White Barbarian, 400,000 life. A big boy here. And he managed to take down 132. And this is actually fucking impressive. It's really insane to see no holy buck elixir, nothing. Just like the pure Thorns Barb. You stand there. You let yourself get hit. You take it to your fucking chest. To your face, 400,000 life, which scales your Thorns damage. I also have a full build guide and I'm going to link in the description. So that's pretty insane here to see. And yeah, big shout out to him here. I think he's, I think this is Korean player or Chinese. I'm not 100% sure. But man, he's rocking it. You know, chat? Yeah, bam. This is the guy who also built a Thorns damage calculator here. And yeah, he unlocks now 133 on his Barb. Very insane. Yeah, using 2 potions. I don't think that's an exploit though. That's literally a quest line in the game. And it's really strong. So, yeah guys, I have bad news here for the sorceresses and the druids. I really hope they're updating this. There's several more clears here of some bugged rogue builds, but I don't really want to like look into that at the moment. Like the Heartseeker rogue and also the Victimize, I think Penshot rogue is doing extremely high. But they're also like based on some double dipping similar to the Holy Bolt Elixir. But yeah, they're really strong too. They're rocking in the 130s. I think there's 131 clear. Covered it in my tier list. I also updated my full tier list here. I'm going to link that in the description as well. It's going to be out when this video releases. And you can see all the current top clears. And I will do my best to keep you guys updated here with the current developments. You have the planners here as well. I try to keep them as updated as possible, but they are not my planners. There's a lot of people, a lot of awesome content creators. So check them out. The sheet is also in the description. Many people. Give them a follow. And yeah, let's see where we go and who is doing the first 150. But my money is on the Necromancer. I don't think anyone's even close to the Necro at the moment. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. Enjoy the season. And we'll see when 150 gets done. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.